So how do you plan on working on this issue to improve CPS health system?
First of all, I want to thank you for the opportunity. Great to see all of you. And also to remind all of you that I have a history and working on these issues. As a legislator, I worked with the Illinois Hunger Coalition and other groups to establish and expand the school breakfast program in the state of Illinois. And I also worked on a number of issues related to nutrition, including increasing access to food, federally funded food programs. And so I have a long history working on behalf of the communities in the city of Chicago as a legislator, as a community activist, as an organizer, and as an executive director of a community-based agency where I dealt with hunger long before I was even a legislator. And so it is important to note that I have that background, I have that experience, and because I have that background, it's something that's very, very important to me. And I want to commend the Healthy Schools campaign for the tremendous job that you have done in educating the community, educating parents, educating teachers and principals and people throughout the city of Chicago on the importance of good nutrition in our schools and making sure that all children have access to nutritious meals. And of course, that is why I have also been supportive of your efforts to deal with the need to bring back recess in our schools. When it comes to activity and making sure that children have access to physical programming, activity programming that will allow them to be able to get the exercise they need and to move and to burn the energy that all children need to have an opportunity to do, because play is an important part of learning. And we don't give children enough time to play. In the neighborhoods, what do? In order to protect them, we keep them locked up in the house because we're concerned as parents for their safety. And so in the old days, children could go out to the schoolyard and play, and parents would be fine. They'd be out a few hours, and they wouldn't worry. That's not the case anymore. And so we have to structure play because it just doesn't happen spontaneously anymore because there aren't opportunities for it to happen spontaneously. So it has to be structured. And going back to food, I think it is inhumane that we give children 20 minutes for lunch in our schools. That is wrong. How could we talk to children about nutrition and what they eat and then say to them, you got to gobble it down in 10 minutes? When that is not healthy in itself, it is not healthy. And so we need to go back to giving children enough time for lunch. We need to make sure they have the breakfast. And I know some parents have said, well, I don't think my child needs to have breakfast. Well, certainly parent can help decide, but every child should have access to a healthy breakfast to begin the day. And then, of course, lunch is very important. And one of the reasons why I've supported the development of community learning centers at all our schools is because it provides also, besides all the enrichment activities and tutoring and homework assistance and learning opportunities for parents, it also affords an opportunity to provide healthy snacks for children later in the day, because there are some children who don't have much at home. And so I think the school is the place where we can ensure, more than any place else, that children have a nutritious meal every day.